Hey there, my lovely. Do you find yourself working back late at work 1 or 2 times a week, or 1 or 2 times in the past week, completing the tasks that your team should have completed? The problem with us completing tasks that others should be completing is it continues to add to the exhaustion and the overwhelm, because while we prioritize the team's work, our leadership responsibilities are falling to the bottom of the to-do list. This is an issue that many women leaders have been facing. In fact, it's one of the themes coming through when people are getting on a free strategy call with me. There's some ways they express it is, how do I get people to do what I need them to do? And today I'm going to explore why we fall into that trap that try-harder trap of complete people pleasing and completing other people's tasks. And then I'm going to give you one power move that can shift this forever. For those that don't know me, I'm Sue-Ann Higgins, and I'm a change strategist and leadership coach. I help women leaders who are exhausted but really know they are meant for more and they want to expand their impact and influence. So I show women how to do that with less effort and in less time, so that they can really exceptionally lead themselves and others through change and claim back their work-life balance once and for all. And this power move is definitely a move that will help move you closer to being able to focus on your leadership responsibilities and claiming back or embracing work-life balance again. So this issue shows up often where we are working back to complete the tasks that our team members should be completing. And it's usually because we're completing it because there's errors in it. But there's a little bit of a unconscious thought that most women experience, but they don't necessarily listen to the thoughts or catch the thought in time. And it's this one thought that also drives that fix it or rescuing other people's behaviour, particularly around work tasks. And that thought is, I can do it better and quicker than anyone else. So it's just easier if I fix it. The problem with that thinking is that, yes, it may be just easier to fix it and it will get done right in the moment, but the ongoing, doing this time and time again, isn't helping the team member learn from that particular mistake or that particular experience. So you find yourself really building up, like continually rescuing them. So it becomes a problem. It then, develops into a people issue that you experience for 3 months or more. And this is the thing that is contributing to that exhaustion you're feeling. It's contributing to the waking up at 2 a.m. with your mind racing, not being able to switch off, because you're always in that go, 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 fix, 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 rescue, rescue, rescue mode. And I hope you're hearing now that that is a triggered state. It's a triggered state. It's actually kind of it's contributing to your cortisol levels. So what then can you do about it? Firstly, let's explore why you fall into that try harder trap. The reason why many women fall into that try harder trap is as we move up the leadership ladder, we go from being a team member ourselves to being a leader, to being potentially a leader of leaders. Along the way, when we are at that point of promotion into that next level, we get that promotion or we get that new job in another organisation because of our technical skills and expertise that we did at that level. And that is the one thing that motivates us to achieve. So looking at self-determination theory, there's 3 essential things for you and others, so self and others, to be motivated. The first one is purpose. So knowing why you are doing that task. The second one is autonomy. So having the sense that I'm in control of my day-to-day work and I can do this work without being micromanaged. So autonomy is really about the feeling like you've got control over the tasks. The third one is, and this is the linchpin, I believe, in the self-determination theory of why we get stuck rescuing other people's, is mastery. We've become, at that team member level, we have become masters of or technical masters of the skill or the capability that that kind of function, team function requires, right? And that's why we win that leadership position, because of our mastery of the actual skill that's required. Therefore, in self-determination theory, those are the 3 things that keep us motivated. So when you're feeling at threat, when you're feeling at triggered, which everyone feels triggered when they take on more responsibility or they shift jobs or shift to another organisation, your default kind of thing that you're going to want to fall back on is your technical expertise, the things that you've mastered. So here's my question. When are you going to let go of the things that you had mastered in the past? When are you going to step up into the leadership position and help others master the things that you know, so that if eventually you won't need to keep on jumping in and rescuing other people. You won't have that automatic thought of, it's just quicker to do it myself because then at least I know it gets done right. So the one power move that you can do to shift this entirely and claim back more of your time as a leader, and eventually it will be not as much effort as you're going into now, is to coach your team member. So often when, and particularly recently, when I've been talking to the women on the leadership strategy call, they say, we've got procedures in place that they should be following. It's very, very clear, but I just can't get them. There's still mistakes being made. So that is the mistakes being made, particularly the women I've been speaking to recently, is the number one thing that they're fixing is all those mistakes, because they are a master. They immediately see the mistake, so it's just quicker to fix it themselves. However, if they've taken on a growth mindset and a growth mindset for their team members, then there's plenty of opportunities to coach those team members to review the mistakes in a compassionate and empathetic way, so that then they can learn from their own mistakes, and you will eventually be able to stop rescuing them. So, as a recap, it's completely understandable that you want to rescue them, because that's where your comfort zone is. As based on self-determination theory, you have mastered that skill, and it feels like it is quicker to fixing it yourself, but you're doing your entire team a disservice and keeping them stuck and repeating the same mistakes, unless you're prepared to spend the time to coach the team members. So if this has resonated with you and you want further guidance, look, I can send out a free coaching framework document, and that's okay. But the best thing to do to shift your leadership journey along quickly is to hop on a leadership strategy call with me. It's for free. It's for 45 minutes. And you walk away with a leadership execution guide that takes you step by step through the things that you should do next, so that you're crystal clear on the strategy and how you should work with your team. Reach out to me via DM or in comments, and let's talk soon. Bye for now.